Congratulations Thaye Hebi for being the first redeemer of the stream.
Yeah, you don't need to disable ad block. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Don't disable ad block. I encourage everyone to use it. There. Hi, everybody. How's everyone going? Yeah, support by just that's so funny. I should have a message that's just like use ad block. Block it all off. Too. So here's the thing. If the crew's here today, we got the whole crew here. I am totally down having a bit of a discussion, but I guess we could wait till Friday about like permadeath and all those things as well. I've been trying to keep up on it. It seems like we have lots of opinions about the future of the tabletop role-playing game, and I think it might be a good I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about it too, and a part of me is wondering if we, I don't know, maybe I'm wondering if we need a bit of a reset reset. You're expecting to announce it in Discord chat like it was last team discussion, but sure. Yeah, I mean, there's that too. No, I mean, I can wait too, but I was thinking it's like, it might be a good idea for us as a group to like take a step back, think about what we all want out of this as well, and just kind of look forward for that. Like here, well, we can chat here. I was actually considering hopping in Discord for this chat as well, so we'll see. We'll wait a moment. We'll wait a moment. You guys, if you guys want to do other things in Discord, that's fine. But like, I would love to give you guys in Discord. So don't worry about that. Yes. Sorry. I know I did that in Skid. See, this is how you get the viewers into the channel. No, I apologize about that. No, it was just there. Oh, we're just full here. Hi. Well, I guess I'm just going to be the moon now. Nearest channel themselves when we were talking a bit there. I mean, that's good too. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about just, well, let's just get started. Here, we'll start playing. Oh, I'm in this form. I don't know when. Oh, right. There. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I really can get here that's worth our time. I mean, I guess I should just go back to the kingdom. Oh, don't go in the water though. Don't go in the water. Yeah, so I was thinking a little bit about like what we want from the campaign and everything, and I was just in particular thinking about like maybe we should like sit down as a group. I mean, obviously we're going to on Friday, right? I'd like to on Friday, we'll spend some time doing it. But I'm wondering if we should take a beat from the campaign and just kind of like all of us together reassess, look at what we'd like from it, and then plan for that as well. We're getting to a point that it's like it needs a little bit of timing. Dream and voice chat YouTube activity. I mean, there is that one too. I could definitely stream right in there. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot going on here without there being so much going on here. I know I could light all these torches. Like, that would be a good thing to do. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I don't know what's required and not required, but I am going to talk to the elder. Or I guess I'm going to just punch the elder there. Bill, they've been waiting for me. I have been waiting for your arrival ever since I heard the news. I heard that you're the one who once dead seal off the blizzard. Yeah, I did do all that. Thanks to you, spring has come to Goron Village. Everyone is pleased. The greatest Goron hero of all, that's Darmani. The immortal Goron who's not dead, even if he has died, that's Dormani. Yes. Though, good news though is complaining about the bots. See, Husity was actually liking them. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you got more of an optimistic perspective on it. I mean, here's the thing. We talked about the new characters and everything as well. It's because they're broken? Yeah, yes. You guys would be surprised, not surprised. How many skills you guys have that are actively, like, broken? Got better immediately. You went to see the Goron races celebrate spring. This time, I, the protector of the tribe for so many years, chose to yield the seat of the tribal patriarch to the younger one. Oh, nice. Goron who makes the calm decisions yet boasts courage to take care of. Okay, good. Alright, what you think? If it's everyone happily accept you as the patriarch? What? You need not answer so quickly? Go into the Goron race. Think it over slowly. Do I have to do that? I don't want to do the Goron race. I don't know if it's required, but I don't want to do it if it's not required. Do I think it's time to rewind the clock? Like in this game? It's getting close, but I feel like we could start stuff. So yes, let's talk about there. So I've been thinking specifically, you know what, I do want to do this part. I've been thinking specifically that I want to catch up on the class guides and everything, but even more importantly, I want to, like, I want to make sure that everything's balanced as well across classes. And this has been leaning into a, no, don't do that. Hopefully this is not on a timer. I've been thinking more specifically that I'd like to not only rebalance and have that even, but then create what I'll call the complete guidebook, which will have all the classes available too. So people can look at each other's skills and decide like, oh, what do we want to do with this? Or do I want to be this class? How does this class impact other things? Like, I'd like that there so that when you guys are thinking your conversations, you could see that, but also I feel like it would clear up to like some balance things on there when you guys have direct comparisons to what some other classes can do on it as well. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts on this? I know we started this with the idea of like, I kind of keep your classes private, you guys get to decide what's going on for it. Deer says you're gonna be Yami instead of Dragon Boy. Is that right? I mean, the issue is class is too tanky. Beast Tamer getting suffer because enemy counter OP class. There is, yes, I do agree with that. And honestly, that's one of the things I gotta re-look at in full. Because, no, okay. It's something I gotta look at in full because I really want, okay, so they are fading out, whatever. I'm not gonna do this then. Too much work while I'm thinking here. Long story short, yeah, if we share all classes when they're all done, I mean, there is that too. When they're all done, we could share all the classes. Everybody will then have access to them. And then we can just decide from there. It makes it easier that if a character dies, you guys can basically have a class built and everything. Which I think is the main start of the topic for the discussion. Now, of course, I'm going to be exploring and playing the game, and yada yada, but I kind of wanted to discuss today just a couple things logistically on it, and decide what the heck is all this about. This is weird. I'm gonna go over here to the Goron bomb lifting. I don't know if this is gonna be important, but I'm gonna do it. I wanted to consider the ideas too of permadeath. I know you guys talked about it, because you guys were considering this, and I'll be honest that I very much am on the side of, I think permadeath's important. And like death in games is important. Wow, I really can't get any closer than that. Sure. I'm the Goron who sells powder kegs, the most famous product, the Gorons, but the rules say I can't sell powder kegs to anyone who isn't a Goron. Sorry. Okay. What about me? What if I transform in front of you? I'm the Goron who sells powder kegs. Want a powder keg?
Use your
They
thinking
explode
brain.
with powerful blasts, very dangerous. Until I've tested you, see you can probably use them. I can't let you use on your own. Sure, I'll give it a try. If you could destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the Goron racetrack near here, using the power keg I'm about to give you, then I'll approve you to carry them. Okay. I guess we have our mission, but how... When the power keg begins ticking faster, it means that it's about to explode. Try to blow up the boulder blocking the Goron racetrack entrance without the power keg exploding on the way. There's a sign near the racetrack, so keep an eye out for it. When you finish, come see me. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to. There's stuff that's too much effort. Now I'm doing brain thinky stuff. It's been, you know, things have been crazy. They've been busy, but they've been good. Yes. Yes, does anybody have any comments on that? Like, let's start there with it. Because what do you guys think about there? Yes, so something easy new make character for that is get attached to a character. So that's a part of, like, that's always a debate, lady. And I think there's something that we just have to take a look at, too, which is, we don't want to make you guys uninvested in characters, right? I don't want to make you guys uninvested. I want to make sure that you guys have that investment in characters. And I think it comes more with our ideas around what's important between characters, what's important for our storytelling, and going on there too, which is mostly to say that the end goal of this is it's a shared storytelling moment. As your game master, I'm going to help guide the story, give you guys logical, like, happenings and whatnot, but still let you guys ultimately at the end of the day decide what's important and what's not important. And this is key here because you guys get to decide what you want to do as your characters, what you want to explore, what you want to experience. You guys get to make decisions on that. But the truth of it is, you don't want Puppy to die. The truth of it too is that let's say we just don't do permadeath. Let's say we don't do that. What are the outcomes of that kind of decision? Well, if we don't have death or even, what the heck is going on here? If we don't have death or even like punishments in a sense for actions that people have taken. Oh, I definitely can't go in here, huh? What the heck are these plants? Is there anything else in here? Sorry, I'm all of a sudden distracted, and this is insane to me. Okay, not here then. So let's say we remove kind of like deaths, right? It does remove a consequence for effectively making horrible decisions, right? Which is, do we have to punish people for making bad decisions? Well, maybe not, but at the same time, it sets more reality in the world. You know what I mean? It makes it so that when you do something bad or you do something silly, something happens because of it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And that's just reality. Oh, I need to deposit my money in the bank. I have too much money. I'm gonna go do that. That's just reality. And so I like having that there. I mean, we only have 2 votes, but I like having permadeath there for those reasons. But it doesn't mean that we need to make it hyper restrictive in that case. One of the reasons for the system that we currently have is so that you guys can decide, it's so that we can save your characters there. So let's talk about the unconscious system and how it differs from like Dungeons and Dragons system. So in Dungeons and Dragons, anytime your health hits 0, there's a couple death systems, but we're going to talk about this one. Anytime your health hits 0, you are going to start going down and you have to start making what are called death throws. So each round you roll and see if you have death throws. If you fail your death throw, you move to the next stage closer to death there. And once you've failed like a total of, I believe, 3 death throws, your character's just done on it. And so these death throws replace your turns effectively. Yes, Dropple, I'll give you my rupees so I don't forget. So these death throws replace that. What it's good for is that you guys have opportunities to like save yourself and things are good, right? And if you get downed, you have some time to like maybe recollect yourself, and so on and so forth. The problem is that it's very possible for one player to go down in combat. Like they overextend themselves and their party can't get to them to revive them during that combat, resulting in a death. And now one person has to remake a character. So the change in system that I did was this downed system where you just go down. There, you fall unconscious. You can regain consciousness as long as you're saved. As long as like there's somebody in your party that can save you, it can happen. But then if your whole party wipes, I mean, that's fate, right? At that point, like it happened, it's fate, and that's what was decided or what the strategy happened and end of the story. Party wipes can happen in both games, both systems and everything as well. So it's like, it's not a new thing, but it is something that we have to like take into consideration. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can punch these big rocks. Get me in there. Stop bombing me. There. More suggestions splitting the group for those who want permadeath and one that doesn't. What are my thoughts? I'm kind of against it, and here's my reasoning. One, I don't think it necessarily makes good storytelling, and 2, it becomes tricky to start tracking separate rule systems, if that makes sense. Like, we're going to track for this group these sets of rules, and then this group these sets of rules. It's like, no, this is just part of the game. And yes, can we modify the game? Absolutely, I made the game. But at the same token, it should be played similarly, and we're trying to balance overall. This guy is coming real close. Okay, but how do I get over the fence? Oh my goodness. All right, I need something else. I got to be able to get over this fence. There. So the summation here is yes, I want it. Yes, but I'm scared. 2, it's okay to be scared. Well, it's a tie between yes and yes, but I'm still scared. It's yes, yes. It's yes and. So, what am I trying to say here? Sorry, I'm like half trying to figure out where I'm going and half trying to figure out like what I need to say on this. So I think there's other things that we can do as kind of supplements to it, if that makes sense. One of the other supplements is that we obviously continue using our like downed, not downed system for it. But why is it? Oh, I'm just pressing the wrong button like an idiot. So I think we continue using this sort of system, but I can put into the story opportunities to keep your characters existing in the story. So let's talk about Summer. From all intents and purposes, you guys and all your characters believe that Summer is in fact dead. But in reality, Summer is alive. You guys just don't know where she is, have access to her, or anything like that. So we could do that, like, I can introduce plot points and ideas to essentially keep your characters in the story, even if you're not able to access them. So, like, they go on into jail or things like that. Like, that's an option. If Yas gets eaten by the Hydra, he's dead. I mean, probably, if your unconscious body gets eaten by the Hydra, yes, you're dead. There. So like, yeah, that makes sense on it. So like, there is death, but I didn't even originally in my planning when I was playing that boss fight, and I know you guys are literally doing it this weekend. Gorman track. Writing experts, beginners welcome. Please drop in your leisure. I don't care about that. What I'm getting at is like, I've already planned in too that like if you chose a path of like wanting to go inside and fight the Hydra from the inside of its body, I suppose that's a valid reasoning, and I have no reason to stop you on it. Oh, what do you got going on? I opened the way. Oh, okay. So I guess this is closed at a certain point in time, and it's currently open now. There. Yeah. Getting smashed by Lao Shao. Like that, there are certain things that, yes, if they happen, you'll probably, like, from a storytelling aspect, we have to respect the story. And that's one of those things, like, if you get crushed in some way, or you get, like, eaten and devoured in some way, most of the time we have to respect the story. And if I can't find a logical out to save a character, that character is gone. And that's just what it is. Right? So it's like, there's something we gotta do that. Something you notice that's similar to attached character. The player wants to share load of lore on the character, but don't want to waste sudden death. I mean, there is that too. Yeah, I know. We get the last... Oh, you're just gonna comment on it. Isn't that our horse? That is our horse. Epona? What are you doing over here, trapped in a cage? Yay. We found Epona. That's an important one. But what I'm getting at, long story short, you should get invested in your characters. But you should also recognize that good storytelling is getting attached to characters and watching them die. Watching them fade out, watching them explore their adventures. And we want happy endings for our characters. We want them to meet their purpose, especially when we've put so much work into them. But how boring of a story if no consequences happen, if no death happens, if no, like, fear happens. Like, then we're just making an overpowered isekai story, right? We want some of the... we want some of the chaos. It is very morbid. I mean, it is a morbid take. But that's the thing. You're going to remember the stories and the impacts of the story. No one here will forget the trial, right? So we want stakes. Like, we want stakes. But on the same token, too, it doesn't mean that everything has to be super harsh as well. We can play around it. We can continue the story. But I think something we have to, as a group, decide is... Apologize, my kids are real loud. Children. Shh. Just a little quieter, okay? All right. What I'm getting at is we need to probably, as a group, decide what we want from the story here and what we want there, which is why the trials, and I think there are things like that we need to release, right? We need to release past events that happened and focus to like on now and the future for things, but also take into consideration that I am a storyteller. I am helping tell the story. I'm helping craft this world and presenting you guys a story and options in it. It also means that I want to focus on the parts of the story that are exciting and interesting and let you guys do stuff. So, things like your sleeping arrangements and things, I put those in there for world building elements, have technical mechanics, not to fixate on, Dave decided not to wear socks tonight, he's getting hypothermia. No, we're not having that cut through the system, because the way you guys sleep at night, unless you guys want it to be an important part, is probably not an important part to our overarching story element. You guys prepping for the winter and the tundra, yeah, that makes sense. But honestly, I would have taken any prep that you guys did and counted it as valid, because I am making assumptions that as adventurers, you guys know how to adventure and how to survive there. So we put in some systems and stuff to kind of like keep tracks. He gets 5 stacks of coal. Yeah, he doesn't have thick fur. Like, the opposite here, though, is that Yas doesn't have thick fur, so he survives a little better in the desert than those that do have thick fur. Where did I get the you don't like puzzles thing? Mostly when you guys said you guys are tired of puzzles. Very specifically, as we were in the arc, your last mini arc, and immediately after it, you guys said you wanted a break from puzzles and that you're tired of the puzzles. You guys had puzzles after puzzles after puzzles, and I was listening, which is why I had the whole last session planned, although it didn't turn out that way. I had the entirety of last session planned as combat sessions. Like combat. I was not anticipating you guys to have a befriend fight over the Winter Fae, but you roll with the punches and roll with it, and I'm going to create the world as it goes. No, that's fair. I genuinely, my intent last session was you guys to just do combat. Like, you guys just to play with your characters and just do combat. That was my intention, but those things don't always transpire that way. Now, I will be back in about 5 minutes. You should have never complained. It's not... I want to hear your complaints. I want to hear your stuff. I will be back in about 5 minutes. I got to put my kids down for bed. So I will be right back. You made me fucking do this. Now I have to pee. I drank too much water. Now the stream is paused. Why did you do this? Now I'm in the bathroom, releasing my tank, probably getting more water. We'll be back soon. You cheeky cunts. Now I have to pee. I drank too much water. Now the stream is paused. Why did you do this? Now I'm in the bathroom, releasing my tank, probably getting more water. We'll be back soon. You cheeky cunts. You made me fucking do this. Now I have to pee. I drank too much water. Now the stream is paused. Why did you do this? Now I'm in the bathroom, releasing my tank, probably getting more water. We'll be back soon. You cheeky cunts. You made me fucking do this. Now I have to pee. I drank too much water. Now the stream is paused. Why did you do this? Now I'm in the bathroom, releasing my tank, probably getting more water. We'll be back soon. You cheeky cunts. You made me fucking do this. Now I have to pee. I drank too much water. Now the stream is paused. Why did you do this? Now I'm in the bathroom, releasing my tank, probably getting more water. We'll be back soon. You cheeky cunts. You made me fucking do this. Now I have to pee. I drank too much water. Now the stream is paused. Why did you do this? Now I'm in the... Oh, now I gotta turn my audio so you can actually hear me. Okay, professional streamer, get in there. Got her, I got there. Okay, hi everybody. So, first off, I was going quick, so I just was there. What I wanted to get at, let's talk about puzzles, game design, all of these sorts of things as well. First and foremost, I want to make sure that we're building and having fun game, right? Like that's the important piece here. I guess now that I know Epona's here, we have to do something with her, but I think I have minutes before there. Hi, what's your problem? Huh? You? Oh, do you recognize who? Who are you again? Hermione, the ranch girl. Is that your notebook? Okay, so all ranch girls look the same, by the way. So puzzles. So I can take a look. We can look back in the past, right? I think about the reason I was taking some puzzles away is because you were tired of doing puzzles back to back. That is exact quote that you guys gave me. And I was like, okay, that's fair. So it's not that I'm going to give you absolutely no puzzles, because you know what? I like puzzles, but I'm also trying to listen to feedback from your group. Don't get me wrong. I try not to be over dramatic, and like if you say no to this, I don't like completely remove it. But at the same time, you guys often complain. And I'll be honest, it's exhausting. It is exhausting, but I want to also be providing you a fun, fair experience. And to do that, right? Yeah, oops. Yeah, oops, all fighting. Like I want to create a fun experience, and if there's something that's not fun, I want to know that, and then I can make adjustments and improve for it. But the back-to-back medium to hard puzzles kind of ugh. Yeah, that's fair. It's all fair here. Like, I'm not gonna discredit. I'm not gonna say it's wrong and be like, you're way out of line, or like, no, that's completely fair, and I understand that too. I also understand that like sometimes I put you guys more in like this role-playing puzzly arc as well, too, so that little sister, are they? Krima, the ranch owner. Okay, we added her. Yeah, I keep thinking about trying to make it fun. I also, like, instead of you guys just being all fight, right, give you an opportunity to explore some other sides of yourself, some other arcs, some other ways of engaging as well. And that's big. It's really big, because we want to make sure that you guys have opportunity. Okay. I guess there's something I could do with magic beans there, but it feels like a lot of work to go get magic beans right now. It feels like there's quite a bit going on. For me, it'd be helpful if they had a time limit. You fail the puzzle, you shouldn't be too much punishment. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that too. Give you guys like proposed time limits. I also, part of my design lately has been trying not to restrict you guys too much on time. Things. I know I've given you guys a lot of time-oriented puzzles lately, and not just talking like, oh, the time mechanic. No, I mean like, you have to do this by X date. Like, I don't want to do that, and so I've been trying to be quite intentional not to do. The tower stuff was mean and was too hard. I guess maybe you guys can help me on this as well, because I don't what the heck is going on here? It wasn't like, what was difficult, like what was mean, what was too hard, just so I have a better understanding. What the heck is this place? This is a Kutku track. Yes, night of the final day. I don't have much time. Pink thought the puzzle of the forest harps reason. No, that's not it. I know that's not it. Because you guys solved that puzzle just fine. There. Time IRL, yeah, not date time. That's true. I heard it from my gramps, says the moon's gonna fall. With something that big, it's sure to take the ranch down with it. Haha, oh well. Oh, he's got like spiky hair. He's a cool dude. My only regret is that I won't get to see these guys in their prime as roosters. The Kutku loving Grog. Hi, Grog. I'm glad you like being a Kutku. It was the hidden runes that made us spend 2 IRL days looking for him. I mean, yeah. To be fair, and I can give some perspective. I guess my wife suggested this, and I'm probably going to at some point in time. I'm going to ask the group on it. Is that I'm going to do some behind the scenes, like a behind the scenes of the TT RPG video for you guys to talk about like what things happen, why we made certain decisions and whatnot. A doggy racetrack. There's so many like mini games and puzzles. Are you gonna be okay here? Jan's doggy racetrack. You got that? You want to try a dog race? Oh my gosh, we can do a dog race. I'll bet on dogs. First, go in and fetch the doggy that you think will run the fastest and bring it here. Okay. Let's take a look. Pretty fast, dogs. Pretty fast. Let's look at... I'm liking this gray one here. I'm not getting any signs that anybody else is faster right now. I'm liking the gray one. Looks speedy to me. I like him. Let's do this gray one. I think it's a good one too. We'll talk about October in a minute. There. Is that doggy fine? I think it's a fine dog. If your doggy takes first place, you get triple your bet. Second place, double. If the dog chose place, you get break even. All right, let's see how he did. Oh, wait. Well, you can't rate. Oh, I have to bet. Yeah, I'll bet 20 rupees because why not? Yeah, do it. This doggy's gonna win. Blue dog must win. Uh-oh. Oh, there is a unique dog. Wow, that blue dog is going. Maybe I missed out. My dog's like in last place. What in the world? Also the blue dog. I do see a blue dog. Is blue dog significant in some way? Or is it just lucky? This is very unlucky. My thing is not doing well. Too. The dog race is what Dave posted in Discord chat once. He says pick blue dog. I can pick blue dog. I'll pick blue dog. I'm almost out of money. It has stats for dogs? That's insane. Blue dog did worse than my dog. So that's it. That's the... Oof. That was a bad choice. You won't be able to get to a competition. Get with it. No, I don't have any money. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't have any money to watch your dog racing. All right. Well, oh wait, there's like a chest at the end. Well, I don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go help myself to your chest over here. Oh, it's gonna be on the other side of the track, isn't it? No, it's seemingly right there. Anyway, what topic was I on? And play 3 million more games to make him win. That does seem possible. Boy, I'm getting some money. Oh, maybe we'll do some more dog races. The moon's gonna crash. What do we have to lose? I really thought I would have seen it. I guess I'm gonna loop around. In either case, what I'm getting at is some of the behind the scenes is that arc was there with a very intentional purpose, which is that I needed to time things out a little bit better for the groups. And sometimes I will do things like that so that, oh, it's on top. Okay. Well, I don't have a way to get up there right now. So I needed to time some things out for the groups was kind of the big thing. And so I had this arc planned for a long time and it felt like the right time to deploy it, basically. So that's what it is there. Yeah, 3 billion is not only statistically improbable, that moon is gonna touch so hard. We're gonna ignore it. The moon's not important. All right, so this way gets blocked. I don't know if we need Epona for anything, but this way clearly gets blocked. after or September. Oh, there's my friend. He's gonna make me get 20 more rupees in it, isn't he? All right. Let's see here. If they had taken, yes, actually, I'm glad you asked that. So very realistically, if they had discovered who the angel was first, they would have been unable to I wouldn't know. The angel was never going to let you guys go no matter what. Let me phrase it that way. No matter what. There, and I apologize. I really thought I made it clear that the cards were, don't use them, sort of thing. Great Bay. I thought I would need 20 more. All right. Yeah, you kumpla your ass up here. No, the angel 100% was not going to do that. But here's the thing. The runes are what buffed the angel. Every single rune that you guys disabled made the angel weaker. And so you needed to find the runes to ensure that you could actually battle the angel, basically. If you had discovered the angel sooner, you would have lost the battle, but then found yourself... What in the world? Gorman track. Oh, right. What? You guys would have found yourself fighting up against a strong angel, and then he would have put you right back, basically, because he still needed to investigate you. Oh, it's the rear gate. Please inquire about the main gate to the left, the Gorman Bros. Okay, so this is all a racetrack. There. So the runes, yes, each of the runes were being hidden because they had strong buffs associated with them. Such as the first rune you guys found actually reduced his ability to reverse time. Like that's there. But in that too, it also meant that like there were other outcomes. The second rune you guys found in the church, which I'll be honest, I thought was going to be the first one you guys would have found, but you know, so be it. When you guys found it in the church, that rune actually removed his life regen. So he had a very high health regen. How would you have found it? Well, here's the thing. I was very intentional about the hints that I placed, but you would have found it by simply just investigating the Church of Eternius. Right? Is there a route for getting on good terms with the angel? Yeah, I'd be curious there, but I would have probably said no, but I mean, it's not out of the question. Anything could happen, and it seems fine. I'm just farming money so I can get that map and I don't have to think about it. Yeah, I would say that, like, normally it'd be pretty hard. With the priest around? What are you guys talking about? You guys are the masters of, like, making somebody look some other direction. Actually, you know what? Every time you guys have done that, you've somehow messed it up. But, like, you could. You could have definitely charmed the priest there, but you could have made the priest, like, tend to something else in the village or whatnot. Like, those were options. Is he up there? All right. Hey, get back down here, Tingle. There, like, there's so much. Yeah, Pink is asking about the card retcon there. I think, Dave, what you suggested is fine. We'll go there. We'll just assume that, like, Pink never died and then you guys got lost in the woods because the Spring Fae tricked you, basically. Like, that's fine. We'll just say you didn't have the cards. There. We'll say instead that, like, inconsequent, or there was the explosion that happened from the angel is what killed Ellie as well. Did you ever go to the town? You did go to the town, and you went back to the original town. Is there? Yeah, it's gonna let you go either way. Oh, caught again. Tingle, tingle, kumpla. Well, there's one with the card, but there's also there. Yeah, they would have never got... Well, no, they... I don't know. That's hard to retcon. Honestly, we just... Maybe, maybe not. Pig. Like, there are... It's tricky. It's tricky. There. because obviously if we remove one thing, it's a whole domino effect of everything. I would just say that we continue the story as is. The money you guys have, all that stuff, like, it's unusual fates that happened, but it still just happened, and that's that. We don't need to think too much about it. Like, it can be an awkward retcon, but we don't have to think about it because we chose, yeah, shenanigans happened, basically, and that's fine. I think that's entirely valid to leave it at that. I gotta figure out where to go. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. There. Endless roll on confessions. On the other side, too, genuinely most of the deck, guys, I mean, I should have... Now that the deck is gone. Now that the deck is gone, I could tell you guys more about the deck itself. Because the deck itself is really cool, and I was very excited for you guys to experience it as well, but, you know, it didn't outcome that way, and that's okay. So the deck itself, not only did every number mean something, but there were specialty sets within the deck. For example, pulling a 5 actually, like, could chain the 5s, and it would give you a ring. A very specific ring. The quickest way to the ocean is through the west gate. Oh, so we are going to the ocean. Okay. So, sorry. Now I'm just trying to piece this together. So, yes, you guys, with the deck, could do a great number of things. Yeah, no more demon language and roll 6 curse. That's gone. Although the roll 6 curse was going to go away pretty quickly, too. It was going to be PTSD that left there. But yeah, if you got a 5, you were guaranteed to get a special ring based on the suit that it was at. If you had pulled a jacks, so you did pull a 1 jack, but you guys got rid of the coin, which blows my mind there, that I made the coin very clearly a special magical coin, and then you guys are like, we'll leave it on the table. This is an unusual deck. And that, like, cracked me up a little bit, because I'm like, maybe if they knew that the coin was pretty important magical object there, they would know. But the whole jack suit, his entire focus is around the owner of the deck. And I was waiting for you guys to pull some other cards, but the jack suit would have summoned or activated powers from the owner of the deck. And by owner of the deck, I mean the original creator of the deck. There. So the coin is Jack's coin, is what it's known as. And Jack's coin, when you flip it, think of it as kind of like a mini fate decider there, where you flip it and it has 12 different faces. Like 12 different faces secretly on the coin, and each face corresponded to a time on the clock and everything. So then the next thing there is, like, depending on which face you got when you rolled it, would determine your fate or what would happen for that day. Most of them were good fortunes, but there was occasional bad fortune in there. The 5 golden rings there, or the 5 to get the rings, each of those rings corresponded to powers associated with the 4 horsemen. And then, actually, I was really hoping one day you guys would have pulled the Jack of Spades or your death suit, because that actually would have summoned said owner, or more importantly, would have had you select someone to die. So, like, that one is like, oh, you could just choose this and that person will die. And there, wow, there's like a climbing wall here. Interesting. So, like, there's things like that, right? And obviously, like, you guys determined the fate and stuff. The curse section had a mixture of debuffs, as you guys were aware, but it also had a mixture of unique curses or things that would have been infected upon your targets there, because some of the effects are not just everybody there. So there is that. So we could talk. Wow, I can't smash this jelly. Oh well. There. So there is that going on. There are options there from the deck. Little bummed that it's gone, because I was expecting you guys to pull, and I didn't. The reason I couldn't give it you guys like the permanent, like, nonchalant debuff, I guess I would call it, where you guys didn't actually care what happened, was because I would say it would remove the purpose of like withdrawal symptoms. You're supposed to feel pressured, right? And if I removed the only thing in there that was making you feel pressured to pull, then why would you pull from the deck? Right? Why does it matter if you're okay with just taking a permanent -2? So that's why it had to get worse and worse until you pulled it. But because most of the effects in the deck, like legitimately most of the effects in the deck were actually positive there, it was supposed to tempt you guys into pulling it, into using it, and seeing what would happen there. Ultimately, though, the deck has been removed, and we're getting there because the deck itself, as you guys talked about, was driving you too much stress, and was ultimately taking away from the point of the game, which is for us to have fun and tell a story. And if we're no longer doing those things, well, then why are we playing there? So that's why I'm sticking to the decision. We're not going for anything there. We need to remove the deck. It needed to be gone, and that's that on it. We're not going to go into details or try to fix and stuff like, no, the deck's gone. We don't have to think about it, and that's it. No one is to blame. I'm sorry I introduced it. I thought it would have added fun story elements. I apologize. I did not mean for something like that to just cause like massive stress there. But no, it's not a big deal. If the deck's gone, we don't have to worry about it. There's going to be other elements that inevitably I'm going to introduce that we will dislike there. Like, that's just going to happen, and I apologize ahead of time. I will try my best to not. But in either case, as we look at mechanics, as we look at things, we still want to fall under the one main rule, which is we're here to have fun. We're here to build enjoyment. And if something that I introduced is actively causing a lack of enjoyment or frustration, then that's the first thing we remove, right? Yeah. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, there's really nothing in here. I'm trying to figure out where to go, but I don't know what I need to do with the ocean here yet. Right now. Which leads to an ultimate further discussion. The next arc is, I don't know. I've been trying not to spoil the surprise of it. But what I can say is that the next arc is important because it's going to set some rules for the future of the entire tabletop role-playing game. And I don't mean this like, oh, tune in because it's gonna get really cool and serious. No, I mean literally it's going to change how we play going forward kind of stuff. And I mean, you know what, we're gonna spoil it. Maybe I don't know. Should we spoil it? Which do I mean? Yeah, actually, you know what? Vote for it. Vote for if you want the spoiler or if you want to wait for it. I'll let you guys vote for it. Let's take 5 minutes and let's pause. There. No, I can't answer that right now, Pink. The groups have to decide. It will affect the entire tabletop role-playing game. I'll leave it at that. So it'll affect everyone, regardless of group. So I'll let you guys decide. We'll let the vote go through before what's going on. What I will say... Yeah, guys, everybody's allowed to... Why am I just running around in circles? I don't know what I'm doing. Give me a moment. I'm going to find, where's my guide? Do I have my guide website? I don't. Okay. Mask. Walk through. Okay, let's see here. Majora's Mask website. What? No, guys, okay. I think we're going back and forth a little too much on this. Let's just agree, drop it, and we continue onward. All right. I don't think, is any of this required? We're not doing the fairy fountain stuff. Okay. We don't care about this. Do we care about this? I'm trying to like skip ahead to see if there's even things. Yeah. Trying to, I don't care about the Goron races here. All right, there's a way to upgrade our sword. We don't care about that. Okay, blowing up the Buller Keg, Epona's song. We don't care. Waiting, collecting rupees. We don't care about this. All right. This is giving us so many things, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of this. Wait. Oh, you know what? I bet we need Epona. And that's actually what's going on, is that we need Epona. Okay. All right. Enter the bomb shop. Now you've been certified by the powder. Okay, so I need to... lame. Lame. All right, so we're going to have to get trained by the Gorons, which means I have to go back to the Goron village and everything in between. There. All right. What is going on here? Am I looking up a guide? You guys know I do that. Okay, what's going on here? Are we over deleting messages? What's going down? Like, let's not do stuff. You're trolling deer. As long, okay. But I think deer is not in a place to be trolled right now, and I would prefer we not do so. Let's see if I got the song first try. I think I did. There. It's funny not hearing it, too. All right. Did the poll formally end, or do we still have more votes pending? Do I need to... It's not spring in the mountain village, right?
DEVEPLAYSDST2 Much wonders if you have ever considered drinking water sometime. Now might
water.
be a good time.
So I'm like, do I need to do something extra for spring? No? How many games of Zelda do I need to do? There's like 20 games. No joke. There's just like 20 games straight up. And we're on like game 6 of it right now. All right, so we have this. How do I turn it spring again? You know what? We don't have to turn it spring again. We just have to get certified. There. Yeah, there's a lot. This whole series is going on. We're talking years here. Like, to actually play through all of them. Yeah, we'll go to Mountain Village. We got fire arrows, so we don't need to do all of this. We just need to get our power keg certification and figure out how we carry it. All right. We're back here. Oh. I guess for some odd reason I thought this was actually going to put me in the village, and it did not. So that's fine. We don't have spring because, well, winter. Did I go the right way? Yes, I went the right way. Okay. So, in either case, what I'm getting at is I think coming up, there is actually going to be a good reason for us to all pause from the tabletop game so that we can enter in this. So before we spoil, all right, because the group wants to know, And I'm not going to spoil all of it, to be very clear, for Mora and Lady here. There. Can I refund her 2 locate spells? Why? Because they messed up? I mean, that was just fate that happened. Like, no? Oh, I need arrows. Because they were card related? I mean, it's really not that expensive, so no. There's a lot to keep track of there. Okay, anyway. So, here's the dealio, folks. Mora, Lady, and I have been working together on an arc that was proposed. Oh, I don't even know when this was originally proposed, but right now, Group 2 is heading towards Belgium. And very soon, there will be some clear reasons why Group 1 will also be heading towards Belgium at the same exact time. Which is to say, the spoiler here, it's been many months, that's for sure. The spoiler here is that Group 1 and Group 2 are going to be canonically able to interact with each other. And even more so, the way that we're going to be setting up the tabletop role-playing game, at least for the next arc, is you guys are going to be able to mix and match your groups for quests. And we're going to mix and match groups for quests. And you'll go on multiple quests, and sometimes you just won't, somebody won't just go on that quest. And other times you'll go on different quests. But the big thing here is that Group 1 and 2 are going to get the chance to play together. Very directly. There, I am not getting any arrows, so I think I need to go in and buy them. So that's kind of the big spoiler that's coming up. No, now I get some arrows. Is there. So did you miss the carnival then? No, you didn't. The carnival is the arc. The carnival is more than a part of the arc. It's going to be a focal point of it, or one of the focal points. There's multiple pieces. But that is kind of the big spoiler, is quite literally after next session, like we're talking about how close this is. I'm talking like after next session. Some of the prep time and planning that we have is because I'm preparing for both groups being able to play, and we can interchange players at any moment. You guys will be able to interact with your characters, go on quests, and then what's going to set the pace is, depending on, of course, how the arc goes and how everything falls, eventually your characters will leave there. At which point in time, everyone will have opportunities to either create new characters, or you guys can join new groups entirely. So yeah, that's the big spoiler. Coming up, it has been what's been asked for a long time, and it's what's coming on right now. Like, in the next month, you guys will actually be able to interact and work together and see canonically how your characters are. And this world is combining for the... That was really scary. I also realized I did not do my time slow, and I need to do that. Alright, let's go. I don't know how much time I have on this, but I need to get moving. Yeah, so there's the spoiler. That's why it's changed. TMG will love this. Honestly, I'm not against people coming back as well. If Salty and TMG, like, he's not banned by any means. He is more than welcome to come back. And if you want to mention that, we can. But that's what I'm getting at, is that this upcoming arc is going to be different because, one, you guys will have opportunities to play in groups together. And two, we're going to have a kind of unsymmetrical weeks, which is mostly to say that sometimes you guys might have sessions back to back, and other times you might not have your session for like 2 weeks or something like that, too. So those are all things that are going to happen, and it's all just going to follow the story on it of whatever makes sense for us. All right. Okay. Let's get up here. We're almost there. So yes, TMG is welcome to join. He's not been banned. Kind of vacation for 2 weeks. Well, then yeah, then that works well too. All right. Wait. Do I just punch it? No, I guess I wait for it to blow up. One count on him. He's missing again? He really does just kind of like vanish, doesn't he? Oh, well, hopefully he comes there. Done with other people's sheet. So wait, when you say, okay. Yes, we need to, that leads into the next part. I'm doing this backwards, so. Okay, did I do it right? Okay, I think I did it right. Yes. So, height, you guys were about to end the RAR arc, and then we're going to be entering a very exciting set of arcs. Yes. There. So, what'd you miss, Apple? Just a big spoiler announcement, basically, about what's going to happen immediately following the arc that you're at. There, so that's kind of a big deal. But yes, anybody's welcome back. Like, if Oxygen wanted to come back, if TMG wanted to come back, Salty, like, everybody could come back, and then we can mix up the groups from it there, too. There we go. I blew it up. I don't know if I need to do anything extra, or if I just go back to him now. Nah. Order me a DM there. I mean, yeah, well, I'll let you guys do that. That's fine. No, you'll keep your shit away from Yas. That's, it could be happen, yeah. But yes, I need to finish up character sheets and things, you know, all about timing and getting things organized, and then I want to get everything there. You could also just rewind the video. That is also an option. All right, let's get me keg throwing certified so that the guy can give me a big bomb keg to take, apparently, to go bomb this place. Hopefully I get certified permanently and I don't have to, like, keep redoing this, because I don't want to. We said you put too much work into it. I mean, yes, I have put a lot of work into each character sheets. I know you guys haven't seen the full new character guides yet, but they are completely revamped and everything. All right. I'm gonna talk to you now as a Goron. There, it looks like you managed to succeed in your skills. Bad me put you through the dangerous test. Are you gonna give me, cool, he gives me I got a powder keg. To light it up, then tap C to place it. Be careful, its sheer power size is measurable. Okay, power kegs are violet. Well, just carry only one at a time. If you shoot them with an arrow, they'll explode as soon as they're hit, so be careful. Okay. So wait, he just gives it to me now? Oh, nice. Well, that's helpful. Alright, so I guess we could just use the song Soaring and get over there. Well, and that's the thing too, is we can figure out, like, characters, what people want to play as well, to just sort it out. There's just a lot that's there. Oh my gosh. It's suggesting that I go get something. It wants me to go get a, what is this timer? It wants me to go get the rabbit mask, apparently, because it makes it easier. Bunny hood? How do we do it? Uku shack. Can obtain after obtaining the Freeman mask. What is the Freeman mask? We found during the first or second night in the laundry pool section of Clock Town from the Guru. There's so many masks. If I don't need it, I don't want it. That's kind of my feeling. If I don't need the mask, I don't want the mask. I wanna keep playing. Milk Road. Take me to Milky Land. There. For the stream. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No. So, yeah, that's what we gotta decide, is like how things are gonna look forward. We're gonna basically be testing the group cycles out and you guys will decide, like, what groups you like, what groups you don't like for it. Like, that's kind of the main thing. All right, so hopefully I don't have to do this test every time, but I want to... If we don't need it... All right. I do like that he runs away for dear life. He's like, what? I thought I could break it. Yeah, you were too slow. You probably could. It probably just take you too long, so I'm gonna blow it up. You think you have an idea? Okay. When we talk about October, you have some very large requests, and just want to be prepared for them. Well, Dave, I mean, the truth is, when we get to October, I'm going to be, like, if things and timing is planned, I'm probably going to be taking a break from, like, streaming for a month as we settle in. And October is supposed to be when we get there. We're going to see where things line up, but it's probably going to be, like, I'll be on Discord, but not formally streaming or anything there, too, because lo and behold, I'm going to be in a completely new country. And we have some things going on. It is a very large request. If the request is for me to move to Portugal, it is. Let's see. I need to hear play. I guess I have to wait. Damn. Do I have to summon my coconut? I guess I'll summon my scarecrow. Shoot, what did I write down as my scarecrow song? Oh, right. What? Do I not? Does the scarecrow song's there? Sure, you can say your request now. Nope. Just not working. I guess I don't have the scarecrow song, and I guess I have to wait. But I have to wait so long, because it's nighttime. If I move to Switzerland, it's a lot safer. Why is Switzerland safer than Portugal? Portugal is rated like number 7 in the world on safety. Group reset is interesting. Yes, it is interesting, and that is a option here. And basically, we're going to be testing it out, and then at the end of the arc, when we decide where to go next on adventures, you guys will ultimately decide what groups are going to stay together. First one says lower 3 years place there. Would I play it since it's a Friday? Maybe. Maybe, but I'm obviously trying to play Legend of Zelda games. We'll see where it's at, but also, if we're talking about October 10th, probably I'm not streaming at that time. There, too. Switzerland's number 1. All right, that's fair. Like, somebody's got to be number 1 as well. I feel like I can crawl under here. Well, and this also adds to if players want to keep their characters or if they want to change them. The ranch opens at 6 a.m. Whatever. Cyber requested for a second one-shot. That's actually murder mystery this time. We'll have to see on it. But if we're gonna make just like a murder mystery like one-shot, I feel like we'd rather just play a murder mystery game there. Plus, I don't know. I am a little, I don't know, I won't call it damaged, but I am a little bit like, hey, this is tricky because I don't want to overdo it with puzzles and whatnot. But yeah, there's a lot. Did we die by moon yet? Not quite yet, Jeff. Not quite yet. We've gotten close. I'm now currently waiting until 6 a.m. and I guess I need to speed up time, don't I? Let's do that. Let's just do this to make it faster. What is I need to remember it. Just a sec. I think I did it. Okay. A Coraline watch-along? Coraline would be cool. I think Coraline would be a cool one. There, I'd definitely be there. I played it there. Do I return normal flow? Yeah, sure. Normal flow! Yeah, I'm going to die by the moon in real life. The moon is very close to me. Nightmare before Christmas? I mean, that's true. I haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas either. All right, we just wait, I guess, on the moon there. Yes. And there's the thing too. I want to open up that if you guys want to try new characters, you're more than welcome to. There. So that's what I'm going to do. The moon did have dad issues, and he was expressing it by destroying the planet. I think Bender said it right in Futurama, which is, I'm so embarrassed I wished everyone else was dead. I was like, yeah, I feel that sometimes. Reader says Halloween. Yeah, I've reset the timer. I haven't actually had the moon kill us yet. So I've been like, well, I've got my ocarina thing. I might as well just say, no, moon. All right, can I break? I can't break in. I really want to get this horse. All right, it's not letting me in. All right. All right, we gotta wait here. Maybe I gotta go do something else too. It's telling me I should get some other masks, but that's a lot of things to find. It's like, get this mask to get this mask to get this mask, and it's like, that's insane. Like, do I need Epona so that I can get this thing? I'm like, do I need Epona is the question. I feel like I do to be able to hop fences. And I'm like, is that a requirement? I don't know. This is tricky. This is tricky, everyone, because I genuinely don't know. I guess this is what we're here. We're here to learn and try to get Epona. Right? So that's what we gotta do. Can I watch the newest trailer for Little Nightmares 3 on stream when I get a good pausing point? I mean, potentially. Honestly, at this point, let's see here. I feel like I'm just waiting now. We just gotta wait. Wait for it to happen, but if I click off video, then it doesn't continue. Oh, it's a trailer for the carnival area. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah, you can keep playing Artanis. Why not? Keep exploring, keep doing that, and we keep going there. I mean, Yas, I have kept up on group 1 enough to see your amazing creation, and I am all in on making it a reality. And we can figure out like what makes the most sense for that to be reality. And if you want it to be a worm cursed by a human, we could do it. I'll allow it, and we'll make it still interesting. We'll make it still interesting. There. All right. I guess I have just a minute. I could just see if there's anything there. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen the picture. Well, I don't know if we could call it a wereworm, but it's very, it's a wereworm. I'll try. It's something, but I'm all in on it. I think it's so cool. It's a werehuman. It is a werehuman. That is correct. Exactly that. It's there. I mean, unironically, if we go off One Piece rules, that's what Tony Chopper is. He is a deer that ate the human fruit, and he became human. What? What is going on? Hello? Can I help you? These feel not allowed to be here. All right. Screw you. Boop. Boop. Wow. The fact that I hit that makes me feel really good. I don't know what these are. but I'm gonna kill him. Okay, got it. Whoa! That one got really close to me. Uh-oh. What? Plow? Plow? What are these? These ghosts. Alright. There's so many. Am I winning? I don't even know if I'm winning. There's so many of them. And I'm like, should I have it on slower time? Alright, well, they're dying, so I guess that's all that's important. What Zelda games have I played? So I have been playing the games in chronological order there, so I am caught up right now up to this point. Oh, the doggy's barking. Oh, are we daytime now? Or did I fuck up? I think I fucked up and something happened. Keep shooting, I can do this. Oh no! I think I messed up. What is happening? Did I play Minish Cap? No, I haven't played Minish Cap. I'm playing Sword and Release Order. So beyond that, I have played Breath of the Wild, I have played Wind Waker, and I have played about Seasons and Ages there. And then all the games up to this game as well. Yeah, that one's going to be later. I mean, we've got a couple games. They certainly are taking these cows. What? And her? No! She got taken. Wait, did I really mess this up? Where are they going? Okay. That is, I don't think what was supposed to happen, but it is what happened. Okay, well, it's locked from the inside. Sure. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up and I don't even know what's going on. You were just barking at that? Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this area now. If she's been abducted. That's a problem. You know, folks, this might be insanity, like complete insanity and such, but I am off today. I am very off today, and I think I'm actually going to end stream, which, like I said, I know is insanity, but we had some good combos today, and I think I need to just sit and process for a little bit while also just like recuperating from the insanity there. So thank you everybody for hopping on, and I apologize that it's like stupidly early for it, because I normally stream much longer than this, but you know what, I'm out of it today. I'm a little out of it, so we'll be back on Friday. I'll be full force from there, so no Little Nightmares 3. Yeah, before I end, okay, you know what, there. Yes, I will enjoy it. Thank you for the credits in there. Okay, we'll watch the Little Nightmares 3. We'll watch it. I'll watch the new trailer with you guys. We'll see what we think about it. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. All right, is this the new one? You're in for a ride? Looks like it is. It's one day ago. All right. There we go. Let's take a little look-see peek-see. It's been a long time since I've looked at the Little Nightmare games. I've always liked kind of the world-building aesthetic that they have in these games. Like, I've been a big fan of it as well. Carnival. I can say, without a doubt, this is, in fact, not the theming of the carnival coming up. I can say that much. It is not going to be this spooky. It would be a little funny, though. Oh, that's... See, it's fun. I do like that they're bringing, like, co-op mechanics. Are you able to play this game single player? Even glass. Body roller coasters. AI like this would be... Okay. Got it. Which makes sense, you know. It'd be... I mean, they do make games that require 2 people. Just like always. Captured in cages. And gotta get out. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, it's just saying when it's coming out. That's the bigger piece, because it's been announced. Pre-order, get the Dark 6 costume set. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think there's... Yeah, it's just showing all the things you can order with it. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. There. You see a lot of carnival theme. Everything will be up. Everything's carnival themed right now. It's in. Carnivals are in. No one forget that. Carnivals are the #1, like, desired thing. The children yearn for the carnivals. There. Your dog will be... Oh, Pink. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry to hear that. Especially, like, obviously I've gone through that recently. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a hard thing to go through. There. So, okay. I'm sorry. Well, good. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, it'll be better soon. Hopefully, he'll have some release, or she will have some release, and it'll also help not see someone deteriorating. Carnivals are creepy in general. Yeah, they are. But that's why people use them for so many themes and such, like, because they can be quite creepy. Well, thank you all for hopping on. Once again, we'll be back on Friday. We'll do our session, and then we'll talk as a group about, like, maybe just a little bit of time to plan and get ready for kind of the next sessions and stuff. So, all right. Thank you all for hopping on. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on Friday. So, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.